Bruh. Such a sad, sad world. How many touchdowns do you think I need to score with J.K. Dobbins to get him a breakout? Oh no. Probably play CPU if you want to. I don't know. It's up to him, honestly. I didn't turn off injuries, and that makes me sad. Titans, for real. Okay. Ask him, can you play the CPU? It doesn't matter. Alright, we'll take the 4. Well, it's either a force or it's a what you call it? Fuck. Oh, the injuries is off already? What the fuck? Why are injuries off? I don't understand. That's ridiculous, bro. I didn't advance the league last time. So, I mean, at this point, Jesus Christ. Like, I turn them on and I look and they're off. Because niggas need to get injured. That's why. Yeah, because you're the problem. Well, I messaged Bengals. He never responded, so. I really want to post this shit on Facebook, but I don't start no shit. When did Texas say that? No, I messaged the Bengals. I'm streaming on my live. Oh, I didn't post my link. Shit. Do that before I hear. You didn't post your link. That's what they sound like. Where the fuck is the link at? What the fuck, guys? Tua took Hurts' starting spot at Bama. Now they're both NFL starters. Who would you take as your franchise quarterback right now? I read this earlier. I would say Tua, honestly, over Jalen Hurts. Tua Hurts for your next 10-year quarterback. I think I fuck with Tua. Yeah, definitely taking Tua. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't understand why he dropped the ball. Jesus Christ. I guess. It's Tua time. Yeah, Ryan Fitzmagic got. Oh my God. At what point?
Leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
My mic was muted. What'd you say?
16 yards that time.
I bought the Netflix and Fitzmagic is a dog. Oh my God. First of all, I don't know why Chuck Clark is on the field, but he just made a tackle on the backfield, and I appreciate it. So you might just take your ass right to the bench. I don't know how the fuck you keep getting on the field, my nigga, but go ahead and have a seat, sir. Power nap. Uh-oh. Oh my god, the CPU just dotted me up. What is happening? Let me know I need to play on all time. I'm really... Hey, is that true? Oh, any slant route, they automatically change the man coverage. Shit. CPU is quick passing me. Like, I mean, is this a CPU or is this a real nigga? Like, let me know. I'm definitely spamming this play and I don't care. Damn, where's the pressure? Get there. I haven't played a CPU game in like 3 seasons. So, who do the Lions play today? The Packers? The Bears? Who do we play? The Lions. Who do the Lions play? Oh, they play the Vikings. No, they're not. The Bears about to win. Is Aaron Rodgers playing? They already locked up the number one spot, didn't they? Pretty sure. They did it? I really thought they did. All right. Huh? Sick. Move, offensive lineman. Get out of my way, you fuck. You want the Bears to win? Are they like playoff eligible or? Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. That'll probably happen. Oh, he caught it. Okay. I didn't think he caught that. Mitch is your future. I just want you to know that because I seen some shit on the internet. Them niggas is committed to Mitch for next season. Sick. Oh no, I missed the kick. Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky. Oh, and then the Eagles or Carson Wentz said he's gonna ask for a trade. And there was something else. There's another quarterback I was reading about. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, he's out of there. You want me to come to the Bears? No. Why not? No. Carson Wentz is what y'all need. That's your future. Carson Wentz is your future, bro. Did you? Yeah, we didn't need no quarterback. We good. He'd be hating his life if he came here. Michael Parsons with a sack. Ah. To the Bears or the Lions? He's having a good season this year. What the fuck? That's confusing. That's a confusing response. Yeah, well, I mean, what do you want me to be? Like, Jesus every time he steps on the field? I just got sacked out, throw out a sack. I hate this game. He's had a tackle every game, bro. Stop playing with it. I hate this fucking game, bro. I just got thrown out a sack for an interception. It's so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Tackle him, thanks. Alright, wait till you play Jalen Jones. Why are you here? Why are you here? Let me know. To let niggas catch curl routes right in front of you. Like, you know what? I don't have one play ball. I don't have one play ball. It's fine. This is fine. Jalen Jones has like no interceptions this season because nobody throws it his way. And that makes me sad. Oh, but the CPU has no problem dotting him up. Jesus Christ. It's pissing me off, bro. Oh my gosh. That's a user sack, big dog. That was a user sack, big dog. Ain't you playing CPU? Oh, alright. I think he wants you to play CPU, I'm not gonna hold you. Yep. Yeah, but if you talk to the Titans and ask him if he's cool with you playing CPU, then there's no that won't happen. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, but I'm just telling you how to avoid history repeating itself. But you know, whatever. Oh, this game is so frustrating. It's 3rd and 20, and the CPU is like, you know what? I'm about to become Tom Brady in real life and throw a fucking corner route for 25 yards. It's ridiculous. It's like 3rd down, the CPU just becomes unstoppable. So fucking annoying. Every time. Like this nigga's throwing the ball before my pressure gets there, throwing out a sack, making complete passes. It's just amazing. Fucking hate playing CPU games. And then I threw out a sack last time I had the ball. Fucking stupid. Hello. I really thought you only had on one side. I was gonna ask you what's wrong with you.
Brings up 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On the coverage. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. A loss of 9 yards. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he's going to go down again.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
Micah Parsons is an X Factor, my nigga, is unstoppable. I just want you to know that. I think that's the name of his X Factor. Unstoppable force? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm seeing. I am seeing. Oh, JK, be more swifty. Why? Oh.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Never. Get freaky. I should walk into the end zone. There's 3 down linemen, right? Nope. Nigga comes off the edge to make a tackle in the backfield. And how? How does that happen? How does that happen? The nigga came off the edge all the way around to make a tackle in the backfield. Imagine. I don't know what is happening with this play. There it is. Talk to him, JK. Oh my God. I thought it worked. I was trying to see if you aim it one way and then overcorrect the other way if the ball goes to the goalpost. It almost went there. What time is it? I'm about to put on 2 o'clock for real. To watch these football games. Look at your little legs. Little joggers. Another jet sweep. Imagine. Niggas ran 3 jet sweeps. I feel like I'm playing an actual user.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Jalen Jones again. Getting tore up by some niggas who don't even have a fucking star under his feet. Imagine the world we live in. Fucking bitch ass. All they're doing is throwing slants. It's just every play is a slant. How is this happening?
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And the running lane's non-existent.
Word.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line
Word.
He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The football back over to Baltimore, and J.K. Dobbins. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 yards.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here's McFarland. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
But they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson buying time to his left. And this one's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coach. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Josh Lambo.
The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to Arizona, but they're on top here as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson rolling to his right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage. Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Jaguars.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Gain of 13.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Keeps the score.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. 2nd half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Taken down.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Earlier, they had 2 other fourth down conversion attempts that did not go their way. This time, it does go their way.
And this reminds me of a conversation I had with him in the offseason. There wasn't even a game to be played, but what he told me, I have enough confidence in my team and my play calling ability that I think I can always pick it up. Thus, they continue to go for it.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. This is Ridley. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They sack him back at the 42.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marquise Goodwin. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars move back within a couple of the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit. It allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Ravens 21, Jaguars 18.
You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they miss that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield. So they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And they'll begin by running the option. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
The 48-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Play action. Now Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So now the Jags down on the scoreboard. Just over 1:40 to play. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Lining up for the point.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now Jackson.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing now is Jackson. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So now all eyes shift to the Jags. Trailing in this one now. A little under a minute to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7.
On play action, they'll throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's short. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And a Jaguar first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And in.